Was there supposed to be music?
There was supposed to be music. Did you not hear music?
I did not hear music.
That was my jam, yo.
There was indeed music. Don't be afraid.
I didn't hear it.
Oh.
I'm afraid.
I didn't hear it. You got spooked.
Well, Gunther wasn't clapping. He was just sort of rocking out of time. Like, we didn't get our overhead crowd clap. Hey, good evening, everybody. Ladies and gentlemen. I said it wrong. Wait, Ladybugs and Yellow Jackets. Oh.
I don't think you know
over. Prank call, wrong number.
Yes, welcome to this week's episode of FAE News here on FAE Productions. I'm your host, Fairy Princess Lolly, and tonight I am here with the very distractingly teal-haired Count Morbid. I'm picking you first because actually, I tried to say the intro and then I got stuck staring at your teal hair.
Is this new? Water teal?
It looks very good.
I like it.
Yeah, it's I approve.
You know what? I gotta say, this time I do like it. It looks better
it's
than
not
that
for you, Lolly.
Your head. That's for sure.
You know what? It doesn't have to be for me. I can like it anyway, as it turns out. And you know what? If that's not what you want, then you should consider changing. And Baron Still Sparkle Dorian. Yes, we can now see your beautiful face. Very happy about that. And also your amazing top hat.
Yeah.
Although, are you trying to start a top hat war with Eye on the Leprechaun?
No.
Very different. Very different top hats.
It's more than one kind of top hat, yo.
No one can compare to Ion's top hat.
Can I wear a Mad Hatter hat?
No.
Why?
I got a top hat for St. Patrick's Day.
Hats don't look good on you.
You're all hammer hands down there in the corner.
What?
I'm introducing everybody. Say hello.
Hello.
And Stormy Faye.
Hi. And Titan.
And Titan. And famous Dana the Boggin.
Did you skip Ion? Because I didn't hear the hi diddly do,
No. She introduced Ion's hat.
Oh, see, my mistake. Hello, Mr. Hat.
And she would
okay.
say hello to Mr. Hat.
As you all know, first things first, please like, subscribe, and luck the bell. Luck rings a bell tonight.
What?
I don't know what happened just then, but I'm scared.
I hear a cat
Luck with a
meowing,
capital
and
F.
also I'm singing terribly. Basically, that sums it up, I think.
Kind of sounds like my day.
And then also a shout out to today's show sponsor, which is the Savvy Scavenger. Yay, Savvy Scavenger. You guys are new here to one of our new Patreon patrons at FAE Productions, and also going to be a vendor at Fairyblossom Festival this year. Savvy Scavengers, new to the realm of vending. They specialize in upcycled, revamped, lost treasures, from unique floral headpieces to wood-whittled wands and traveling altars. I liked all that alliteration right there. There's always a bit of magic infused into every handmade good that they offer. Give a lost treasure a forever home today. You can find all of their information, like everybody's, in the low bar before, during, and after the show. So please check them out, give them the likes, and we're really happy to welcome you to our Patreon family as well. So huzzah! You know what? I feel like we need a kazoo so that we can all
want me to get the one and go like every time?
I have frogs.
She's got frogs. That counts.
You say rocks? You have rocks.
I have frogs.
See?
I love those.
I didn't lose my mind. She said frogs.
Yeah, because you can make them ribbit. You go, and then they ribbit.
I have a little one. These.
I love those guys so much.
Is she croaking you up?
Oh, that was good.
Just hop right to it there.
Oh man, already in with the things today. So,
Ion, no one is laughing. No one is laughing at your jokes, Ion.
I'm laughing.
That's
no, I said no one's laughing.
Taste.
No one is laughing.
Wow. Okay, I see how it is now.
Kid
What
is
happened?
back on the escalator.
Yeah, I don't know what just happened, but I think she just left.
Gone.
Oh, cool.
All right, Cal Morbid, take it away.
I froze.
So, damn it, she's back. Okay.
Yeah, sorry. Hey, House Lou, joining us all the way
Oh.
from yes. Hi.
Hello.
Lou.
Wait,
We
they
miss
have
you.
internet in Georgia? What's wrong with you, man?
I'm saying hello to everybody. Hello, and hello, Cubble, and I'm not saying hello to you, Morbid, and hello, Jay, and hello, Erwina. That's all I see right now in the comments, so I said hello to everybody. Okay, so this week has been actually super crazy, you guys, and
In truth.
wow, like really, really crazy. There's so many things. I feel like I need to let everybody else go first before I start saying things, or my list of let me catch you guys up is going to be really long.
Oh,
How
God.
morbid. How was your week? Stormy, how was your week? Famous Dana, how was your week?
Good.
All of you guys. Well,
My
I know
week's
how
a secret.
your week is a secret? Is that what you said?
My week's a secret.
How do we
Suspicious.
figure out the secret of your week?
I don't know.
You're sweating in your shoe? Is that what's happening?
It's not that exciting. It was a whole lot of chasing Talon and Lauer. And Talon's faster than he used to be.
Well, he's in track to be faster, right?
That was my
Those
week.
legs got longer, too.
Well,
He
why?
used to have tiny little legs.
Yeah. I don't remember tiny little legs. I
Where
just
are
remember
you
being
chasing
taller than me. That's all that matters.
him to or around?
Builds everything.
So Talon is out in the really real world recruiting through running real fast with a group of younglings in the mortal world.
The Wilders have gone nuts. The Wilders
Jeez.
have gone wild.
Does he also jump over random things as well?
He's
Sometimes-
trying to get
Sometimes,
the upper hand on the wild hunt this year.
yes, he's trying to get the upper hand on the wild hunt, without question.
You can only jump over things if you yell parkour when you do it, though.
Parkour.
You can dance if
think
you
I've done
want to. I'm just saying, hey Alicia, how are you? So yes, so on our end, we have been doing a whole bunch of things related to Fairyblossom Festival. The not the least of which is dealing with the storage unit transfer. Not exciting and fun, but it is getting handled slowly. Hopefully we'll be done by the end of the week. And many thanks to everybody who's going to come help us on Friday, and also to Erwina, because if it wasn't for her, we might not have all of our festival stuff this year.
I'm excited for the end product.
Yeah, because you won't have to go upstairs anymore. More exciting than that, though, was that yesterday we did a walkthrough of Great Wolf Lodge for next year's Fairy Light convention.
Mm-hmm.
And yes, so that was super cool, actually. There's some good points and some bad points, and I said in the hedge earlier in Discord that I would talk about it a little bit tonight, because I know that people kind of want to hear that, hear the what happened, right? So the bad thing first. I'm going to go with the bad thing first, which is the group rate that we were quoted, which was $269 a night for a family suite, which is 2 beds and then a pull-out couch as well, and can sleep up to 6 people. Those rooms, $269 a night plus your regular, taxes and all the other things, is our low group rate, coming down from the upper 300s to into $500 level for their rooms, because it's essentially I mean, how would you describe what like Disney hotel is, right? It's kind of a resort hotel. So they have all this stuff to do, and therefore all of their amenities and everything. And it's just expensive. And I did talk to them about lowering that price, and she looked at me like I had grown a second head, because she's like, no, that is a really low price. And
That's a lot of leaves.
what?
That's a lot of leaves.
What do you mean?
Like leaves.
Oh,
Money.
leaves,
That's
yeah.
a lot of
Yeah,
leaves.
that's right. It is. It is a lot of green leafery right there. So, however, so this it sort of leads me into the good part. Now, the good part is that the event space is amazing. So we would have room to do all of our check-in, like a built-in marble counter, complete with all of the stuff to do check-in. We have multiple rooms to do, various breakouts and workshops and an indoor fairy market, et cetera, et cetera. And it's all nice and it's very beautiful, and it's all sort of in its own end of the hotel with its own entrance. And then if you just go down the hall, you're now in the main lobby part of the hotel where you can get to all of the various attractions. And the cool thing about these attractions is that one of them is the magic quest with the magic wands, where you buy the magic wand and then you go do the quest all around the hotel. They do a ceremony for that whenever, like once a day, I think they do a ceremony where they give people their awards for having made it onto the leaderboard, and you can go into the lobby and there's a whole thing. She told us that if we wanted to incorporate their magic quest into our event, that we too could do our own ceremony in the lobby to give people their awards for having completed various parts of the magic quest. So yes, it's actually super, super cool. So
yeah.
And it also includes automatic tickets to the water park that's built in there. So
Which is where Gunther will be.
Oh, no, thank you.
What?
I said, oh, no, thank you.
I said that's where Gunther will be.
Yes, this convention will have a bathing suit competition.
Who wants to surf?
I mean, I'm in.
But they have some other really cool stuff. They have the glow golf, the arcade, the mining. Like you can go and sift through bags of dirt to get like, a clickety clackety
bags of dirt. There will be bags of
rocks
dirt
and crystals and things. Yay, bags of dirt! I love bags of dirt. Yes, so it is.
It's not grave dirt.
It's not grave dirt. I'm sorry. Yeah, it is expensive for the rooms. It is the right price for the meeting space, however. So, and because they're willing to let us kind of design our own quest around the hotel with the various things that they have, I'm really, really I'm really liking it. Like they're super into that. They want us to come do the things, and I don't know. So it sounds really exciting and very promising. I'm waiting to get the final revamped, reworked proposal from them to look it over, et cetera, et cetera. And then I think we'll be going forward from there. So that's kind of where that is at. I don't know. Very exciting.
That could be amazing. Like it has the potential to be really amazing, not only for our current patrons enjoying the lavishes that is being a current patron, but also in recruiting, because there will be so many other people there that are getting involved in our quests because we get to do it with the hotel.
It's true. We could actually have our own internal quest of luring people to the fairy market end of the hotel.
Yes, exactly.
I'm pretty okay with that. I'm pretty okay with trying to hijack people. Come by.
I might know some younglings that are good at things such as that.
Right. So I think that it really, because they're so, they're just so open-minded about all of that, it seems like a super cool thing. I don't know. I feel pretty good about it. I like where it's going. So we'll see. So
plus the start of the quest could be purchased with Maleficent. So that's a start.
it's true. Like one of the woman in the shop where you get your magic wand, she is like Maleficent. She has a Maleficent outfit that she wears. It's really kind of cool. So that was neat.
This was made for the Unseelie court. I'm into it.
Well, I was thinking too that one of the approaches that we may take both towards Fairyblossom this year and then going into the Fairy Light convention in February is to actually run a Kickstarter for Kickstarter only exclusive quests for people. So that have other little bonuses and things that go along with them. So I don't know. There are many ideas bobbling around in my head, but I'm not going to elucidate
By the
on every
way-
single one of them right here in the next 2 minutes. Hey, does anybody know where Flora's at? Because we're kind of missing her.
Probably chickens.
That is her answer for everything, though. That's
She
true.
got kidnapped by chickens.
She has an active life full of chickens and
Are you saying she's cooped up?
younglings.
Yeah.
So she's cooped up.
But also, by the way, you may want to remember to invite Maleficent to things because it turns out she gets really touchy if you don't invite her to things.
I get it. That was good.
Thank you, Stormy.
That's like.
But now,
smart
I mean, it
history,
was
right?
very good, and I get it as well, of course. But now I'm like,
By the way, I just saw
could be
a
fun.
dwarven
how
guard.
should we do that?
I just saw a dwarven guard dart behind Dorian.
Nice.
My dwarves are my
Literal
business.
motion. Yeah.
Yes, the fruit of her looms are back there.
Oh no!
I said dwarven guard. I'm not talking about anyone's looms.
I am.
Okay.
So, let's see. Hey, Dorian, do you have the ability to turn your mic down a little? Are we
No.
able to turn your mic down a little?
No, that's just what Dorian sounds like.
I had to do a book to be heard at all.
Let me see if I can. Nope. It says that I cannot do that. Automatically, it just. Oh, wait. There we go.
I just did it.
Oh, do you have to take the automatic off?
I did. Say something, Dorian.
No.
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 He didn't say anything.
When I
Everybody else said
turn
something.
it down-
We want Dorian. Say something.
Did.
I hear you. You're not bothering me. I turned you down a bit.
Guys, not.
There
me.
you go.
You're
Well,
very
okay. So
for me.
before we bring our vendor in, as you guys know, it is time to do the drawing.
Eat really messy food somehow without
Look who's arrived.
It's time to spin the wheel and win.
It is. It's time to spin the wheel of wind. Do I see a Flora?
Yeah,
Hi,
she got
Flora.
Laura's always arrived precisely when they mean to.
Oh, is that how that works?
Yes.
Okay. Well, let's see here. Let me find my.
Dana's eating.
Does anyone else hear chirping?
Wait a
I
second,
do.
you're
I do.
surprised by
Can you hear them?
Yes, we can hear the cheapers.
Yes. Are those your little baby chickens?
They are.
Can we see them? Are you able to? Yeah. Okay. I'm gonna embiggen you really quick. Here we go.
Well, hang on. It's going to take me a second.
Oh. Oh. Okay.
As I'm eating chicken.
Go ahead and do the drawing while she gathers her chickens.
Stormy's
Possible.
over here like, look at your future, young chickenling. This
Oh God, yeah. Keep the chicks away from Dana.
You know what I sound like? Hey, Ion, do you know those toys that we have that the cats like a lot that go tweet, 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 tweet?
Yep.
Yeah,
They
the
sound
ones
like
that drive
a box full of
slip nuts.
chickens.
It does.
Yeah, baby chicks make terrible cat toys, by the way.
Oh
Do that
Try.
actually? Because
Sure.
why? It seems like the cats would love that.
no. Right? Oh
You know, can you imagine how badly Silk would just try to knock them all around?
little baby.
Don't excuse
Somebody
me.
put all their eggs in one basket.
I did.
Oh my gosh! What? And they just sit
Don't make
there,
eye
they don't even
contact.
care.
Don't make eye contact. They hate that.
Oh my god, it's so cute. So if you handle them nicely like that when they're little chicks, then when they grow up to be big chickens, does that mean that they're the kind of chickens that you see people have as pets that you can put the diaper on, you can take a chicken for a walk?
No.
I am not going to take my chickens for a walk.
No, they just kind of walk around while you do yoga. That's all.
That's right.
They start off
Not
being
everyone
nice.
has to take all their pets to events. Yeah.
They learn behaviors
take
from
all of
other
them, just
chickens,
some.
too.
I
mean,
have to
they're
show
so
you up
cute.
close. Stay.
What are you gonna do with all these chickens?
Feed them.
You're gonna what?
Feet.
Gonna feed them.
Your Easter eggs look like they're broken.
Oh my god, they have fluffy. They have like toe beans. They have chicken toe beans. What?
They look like Titan's fluffy pads.
They look like Sissy Poo's little feet or brother's feet. What is up with those chickens? They're like Hobbit chicken feet. They are
Don't
so
escape.
cute.
Why?
I just like how they're also actually pretty docile. Well, now they want to get out.
Now I'm got.
They
I'm all
realize that
riled
there
up.
might be something to see, and so they want to get out. Come on, chicken mama, let us look.
I should just hold him on my lap the entire time.
We can fly, I swear.
That's so ridiculous. Oh my god, I love them.
I figured this would be way easier than
There you
trying to drag my laptop over there.
Baby raptors.
go. They are.
That's right.
Oh man.
They're little raptors.
As you sit there and watch Stormy just keep eating.
Oops,
Yeah, it
that's not
bother
what
me.
I meant
I
to
got
do
dinner.
this. Hey, Erwinna says that she could always use more eggs. So if you come down and you have eggs on Friday, I think that Erwinna is going to come help us too. You should bring some eggs.
Unfortunately, they're
cartons.
just now starting to relay from their winter slumber. So, yeah.
Oh, hey! I see some of your YouTube fam out there. Hi, everybody from Alicia's YouTube.
Hello.
Okay,
Uh-oh.
so we have
The
a vendor
chickens,
who is
the
waiting
chickens
patiently.
do not need their own fan art. The chickens do not need their own fan art.
Yes, they do.
Chickens absolutely need their own fan art. What are you talking about?
No, they don't.
Is
No,
one
okay.
of them named Chicken Boo?
I'll be back. I have to go put them back.
Chicken Boo,
Yeah.
Goodbye.
what's the matter with you? You don't act
Later,
like other
dudes.
chickens do. Wear the disguise to act like you ain't got.
Look like you.
But
You're
you're not a man.
You're not. Boo.
All right, here is yon Wheel of Wind with all of the names. We have had so many names to get added to this. I am so excited. Thank you, everybody who has joined our Patreon here in the last couple of months. It's amazing. Boom. Oh, I should have made green curtains. Oh wow. Okay, this is for the Stormy's Galaxy, the Galaxy Jar keychain, and the butterfly hair clip. So, Wheel of Wind. Oh my gosh, that one actually made me dizzy. What are the chances? Alicia, congratulations. You are the winner of the Galaxy Jar and the hair clip. Wow. And I'm so glad you're out there in the audience to see yourself win tonight. That is excellent.
That's
Yes.
awesome.
I think that's 2 times in a row now that we've had somebody be in the audience while we picked them for the winnings. So that's very cool. Yes. All right. With that said and done, then in we bring tonight's vendor, Maggie Donovan. Hello.
As we
Hi.
slowly move her to the upward corner. Yeah.
Hey, you know what? There you go. Let's see. How about this?
I thought that
There
said
we
heart
go.
embroidery for a second.
What?
I mean, if they're embroidering your hand, that's enough, right?
Well, what is so? Welcome to the show. First, because I don't think you've actually ever been here with us before. So please, if you will, tell us a little bit about who you are and what you do.
Well, I'm Maggie Donovan, and I am behind the hand embroidery creations of Curious Adornments. I make unique designs. I don't really replicate designs too often. So it's one-of-a-kind pieces of art, all hand-stitched by me. I am inspired mostly by dark history, horror themes, the occult, Victorian and Edwardian type themes, afterlife.
Really?
Count Morbid, now you have his rapt attention.
Dude, go on.
If we're all like, go on. So, what exactly is hand embroidery?
When you
It's
embroider by hand.
Or
Yes,
somebody's hand.
needle and thread. Yeah, and I
Good
just
God.
create art that way. I draw onto the fabric. I'm
I
not really like an artist per se on paper. I can do better on fabric for whatever reason, and yeah. So
it's how your brain
I have some
visualizes the
examples,
things,
like-
I guess.
I apologize. What did you say?
It's how your brain visualizes the things, I guess.
Yeah, I think so. It's weird, but yeah.
And for the record, Count Morbid, I thought maybe hand embroidery could be like a thing that you do on your hands and then take off of it, as opposed to with needle. So that's why I asked. Thank you very much.
Okay.
How
Well, no,
long have you
just-
been doing embroidery?
About 8 years.
Do you ever
I
do?
got a kit for Christmas.
How long have you been doing hand embroidery with your hands, though?
Shut up, Count Morbid.
8 years still. Yeah.
I'm just saying, maybe it's the embroidery of hands, right? Maybe
No
all
one
she
thinks
embroiders.
that.
No. Embroidery.
Yes, what they said, embroidery is painting with thread. That's exactly what it is. Yeah.
So, do you ever do things onto people's clothing, or is it just various wall arts?
I mostly just do wall art. Yeah, I've done clothing before, but it's just not I'm not as motivated to do it for whatever reason. Yeah, so just mostly wall art. I either put it in hoops, or I really like buying nice vintage frames to frame.
Well, now I've got. Sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off. I think we have a little bit of lag between us because I keep thinking that you pause talking and then I try to say something and then you're still talking. So I think we might have a little bit of lag. So I apologize if I seem like I'm talking over you.
No, that's okay.
So it is my understanding that you wanted us to share tonight your Instagram.
Oh yeah, or my website. Yeah, I don't have a whole lot to show you. I do have some pieces I'm about to mail out to a consignment shop that I sell through in Chicago. I mean, I'm more than happy to show you some of those. But I think, yeah, my Instagram or my website would be a better example of what I do.
Well, let's get that pulled up then and take a look at your Instagram. Oops. Let me find it.
The little sheep.
What'd you say?
The little cheeps from the chickens.
Are they really that loud?
Not that
Yes, they
loud.
are.
Barely.
Are.
It's like ASMR. It's like crickets. It's fun.
Yeah.
Okay.
Do you think that it makes Stormy feel bad while
No,
she's eating?
it doesn't.
No.
Stormy has no shame. It's okay.
What was I supposed to feel that about?
That's what I'm saying. Carry on.
I mean,
Okay, so here is some of your work, and please, if you will, tell us about some of this. So this is cool. We really do. Go ahead, tell us about this.
love it.
Well, those are actually the pieces that I have on hand right now. Those are the ones that are about to be shipped out. They're just small little pieces that I did. Some of them are repeated designs in various fashions. I often like to do 3 little ghosts in my pieces. Spider webs are going to show up often.
Ooh, spider
And
webs.
then random sinking ships show up.
Random sinking ships.
Those would be good with
Right.
mermaids and pirates too. We know a lot of mermaids and pirates who like to buy such things.
Right.
And so these ones are 4-inch minis, is what it says here.
Mhm.
See.
Ooh, I like the sour one.
Oh, I want the middle one.
No, there's a cat with the lily.
I think they're shopping. I think that's what that is.
I want the flowers with the ghosties.
It's what you're supposed to do. So how long does it take you to do one of these?
Well, that's pretty.
Say just like a little 4-inch mini. How long does it take?
It takes a couple hours, not including doing the hoop. Those hoops are either painted or stained. So.
Oh, the whole hoop comes with it.
Yes.
Oh yeah, it comes.
Well, I thought maybe it would
framed and
come
ready to
out
go.
and go in a. Never mind. The hoop is the frame. Okay, I understand.
Yeah.
You can tell.
Or I'll put it in a frame, an actual picture frame, depending on what I have.
Oh, that is a gorgeous Fenton Ghost.
I love that one.
Thanks. That was my Mardi Gras one.
Ah! Here it is. Just for you,
This is my
Mardi Gras.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool. I like it.
Yeah, if you give ghosts beads, the ghosts will then lift up their sheets.
Oh my god.
Show their boo.
But yeah, thank you. Yes, the ghost
You'd be
give
disappointed.
beads, the ghost will lift up their sheets to show their boos. Yes.
I don't like
was that Flora who said that?
Yes.
I often too like to do pieces that have stories attached to them or are inspired by songs. There's one piece that I did recently that was inspired by a song written by Shane McGowan of the Pogues.
Yeah, I love Shane McGowan.
Yeah, well, it's the gray one right there in the middle.
In the middle?
With the, right. And I have the lyrics of the song. It's actually based on Irish history, the potato famine. But he wrote a song one time about, it's called The Dunes. And it was about people who were starving during the famine. And they had no land to bury their dead and no energy really to dig any holes. So they would bury them in the sand dunes by the seashore. And hundreds of years later, kids would be playing on the beach, kicking around, and then skeletons would show up.
It was one of the happy Irish songs.
No, I don't do that.
I think that is happy for Irish songs.
Like this banshee thing is cool.
Yeah, it goes with the song. There's there's a whole story behind it.
Yeah, it was also kind of giving me like Hosts of the Unforgiven Dead, like slew off flying through the night sky kind of vibes.
Indeed.
Thanks.
This is so cool, and I really like how you have the stories that go along behind the things. What is happening in this picture? This is what I want to know.
You've never played a bone flute?
After I did the Darksome virtual market, I just sent out a thank you to everybody. That's all that is. The celebratory photo. Yeah.
I really want to have a bone that I try to make a flute out of now.
Are you trying to steal the giant one I got?
1, 2, 3, not it. Yeah.
This is so cool. I like it. It makes me think of like the Itsy Bitsy Spider or Charlotte's Web or something. Even though Charlotte's Web was supposed to be in a barn, I guess, but
no. But you're right though. Charlotte's Web, the cartoon. I don't know if you remember at the end. They had the 3 little spiders at the end. Anyway, that really inspired quite a few of my pieces.
I'm kind of curious. I'm kind of curious if any of these would look cool if they were sort of backlit, like if when they were displayed, like if a light was behind them or something. Especially how it would look if it was in the dark.
Yeah, possibly. You would see a lot of loose thread in the back. So
that's true.
I love this. These tiny little pendants. How long do these take for you to do?
Oh, those are, they take some time. There's lots of steps. to get those set just right.
I'm
So a couple
currently
days.
blanking. I'm blanking on a word. What is it? What is it called, especially in Victorian era, when you've got like the little pendant or the, I mean, basically something that shape that say is like a cameo. Thank you.
Cameo.
Oh, it's a cameo.
I got one on.
Thank you,
Let's
Gunnar.
do a thing.
Yeah, no, I can also see if it was like a pin or something or like a clasp. You know, cameo style would be amazing.
Yep.
Yeah, those are cool. I'm just sort of scrolling through here. Is there something you would like for me to particularly look at?
Any just since
if you
we're
look at this one right here, the white one, that is that's based on the story of Bluebeard's wives. You're familiar with his story?
Mm-hmm.
Nice.
No.
Yeah, I include the whole story in there, but essentially he has a locked room in his castle that he doesn't allow his wives into, and there's a key to get in. But long story short, he stores it varies in different versions, but yeah, like he stores their bodies or their heads or whatever in there.
So can I read what's on here?
I'm sorry.
Hard.
Can I read what's on here?
Sure.
Out loud. Yeah. Okay. Bluebeard is the villain in a French folktale made famous by Charles Perrault. In his tale, Barbe Bleue, according to the story, Bluebeard married several women, one after the other, and murdered each of them. He threw their bodies in a special room inside his castle. He married yet again and gave his new bride the keys to the castle, telling her that she might go anywhere in the castle except for that one room. While Bluebeard was away, however, his young wife's curiosity got the better of her, and she opened the door to the forbidden room. There she discovered the remains of Bluebeard's previous wives. When Bluebeard returned, he realized that his wife had found out his secret and told her that she must prepare to die. The story has several endings. In one version, the young wife killed Bluebeard with his own sword. In another, her brothers came to her rescue and killed him. The theme of the story of Bluebeard, the penalty for being too curious, appears in the folk tales of many countries. The versions seem to vary. Hold on. That's not the penalty for being too curious. That's the penalty for marrying a crazy dude.
That's legit too.
I like how they totally make it the woman's fault, right?
Well,
yes,
also,
I'm sorry, but somebody still has to kill her, and it's still a different person's hand that's doing that. No, ridiculous.
I mean, he's the one who kind of has the penalty in the story, though.
I mean,
by the way, just to throw out an idea for which ones to look at, since we're so close to St. Patrick's Day, are there other Irish ones that we want to highlight?
I do. I have some others. I have one based on an old Irish song called Willia Wallia. You're going to have to scroll down just a bit because I haven't reposted that one in a long time. You can keep going. It has a noose on it.
A noose. Okay.
That might not narrow it down that much.
These are amazing. This is Madame Bathory.
Oh, what is that Elizabeth Bathory? I can't tell it.
It is.
It is. Yeah, it is.
By the way, I would like to point out that I'm watching this on my phone. So from a thumbnail, literally the size of a postage stamp, I was like, oh, Elizabeth Bathory.
Yeah, very good.
I have dirt from the Elizabeth Bathory's grave.
It's always dirt with you.
How cool.
It's always about dirt.
Wow.
She does like dirt.
I know it was brought to me from a friend of mine who went to the castle where she was supposed to have been held at, and then went to see her burial site, and they brought back a bunch of us little vials of grave dirt, and his wife actually hated it. She was like, I don't want that in our house. I feel like it's evil and it has bad energy. And so they, I was like, I'll take one. And she was like, please do. I want them all gone. And so they, a whole bunch of us got the things, and it's on my shelf with all of my other collections of little dirts.
Very
Look,
cool.
Elizabeth Bathory was just one of the first Instagram trendsetters. Just follow me for more beauty tips.
Right.
Yeah.
Follow me for more beauty tips.
Oh yeah, I just have to keep going. I'm not sure where it's at.
But these are just all so awesome and amazing. What is this burning church house thing?
Where is?
Here we are.
Oh yeah, that's another pendant I did.
Nice guillotine.
I'm looking for a noose here.
Yeah.
Probably because
I
of
use
the
bleach too in some of these.
because of the macabre and Victorian aesthetic. It's giving me a little bit of Edward Gorey vibes.
Yeah, I've gotten that before. That's quite a compliment. Thanks.
Okay, this is giving me some Antoinette vibes right here. Sort of something like a cross between what's her face, Sweet from Repo the Genetic Opera and Marie Antoinette, and I kind of want to see this made into an outfit, right, where it's this short little, a short but wide Antoinette style skirt with the panniers, but where I want to see like platform shoes that are boot, kind of boot platform shoes that do this business right here, and all these bones hanging off of it. Like, what an excellent outfit.
Apple bottom jeans, the boots with the pearls. No.
I'm just saying that would be an amazing outfit, and it should happen. Ooh, who's the dead person in the coffin?
Again, doesn't narrow it down. Okay.
Which
That
coffin?
was it was a vintage photograph I just embroidered on.
Oh,
It was
that's cool.
A funeral photo.
Do you ever do custom orders for stuff like this?
Custom dead people?
Oh yeah, I did a whole series for somebody. They wanted me to find old funeral photos and to create a series, and I ended up doing the stages of grief with each photo.
Ooh.
I don't have any pictures posted of that though.
What a cool idea. And I like, what if somebody had a photo of their own that they wanted you to do? Would you be willing to do something like that?
Yeah. Oh, absolutely. Yeah, I've done quite a few of those.
Okay, I have to tell you guys something. So I was scrolling and I was looking at this one right here, and my eyes did a complete optical illusion. It took me about 10 seconds to realize that this was a hand that was holding this thing upwards. I thought that this was a merry-go-round, and off of it had fallen an animal, and it was an upside-down deer or cat or something that was hanging because it was dead.
I like that idea too.
And then I was like, oh, wait, I'm looking at it backwards.
I still can't see the sailboat. Where's the sailboat?
Hey, look, it's the Charlotte's Web with the 3 little spiders.
Oh,
3 little spiders from the skull, are we?
From the scullery? Nope, I'm still looking for the for the
I
news.
can't tell. Is that, again, I'm looking at Post's hand. So is that a swan?
Yes, here.
Yes.
With little lacy leaves.
oh, that's
I like its frame. Man, so what got you started into doing this? Like, what a cool and unique craft.
Thank you. Yeah, it was just something I was really interested in, and once I started, I couldn't stop. So
I bet she started with her hands.
I did.
Cruising for a bruising. Count Morbid. Look it's a bun.
Come
There
get
you go,
some.
Stormy.
Titan. Just need baby ears.
Right?
Look, Titan boy.
Yeah, no, this is just so, these are so cool.
So cute.
Thank you.
You could
Thank
have
you.
him memorialized someday.
Do you take custom commissions?
I
Stop
do.
nodding her bunny's death. Oh my god.
Well, yeah, I'm gonna keep his skull. It's a plan.
Oh, fair.
Oh wait, here's a noose. Here we go.
There it is.
Irish, right?
That's it. That's it.
Irish, right?
So it's a really creepy song, but it's an old song about an old lady who lived in the woods who ends up murdering a baby and ends up hanging for it. Yeah, it's an old
Why did
Irish
she
song.
murder a baby?
Well, we don't know what that baby did. The baby
Go
might have
into that.
had
I
it
don't
coming.
know.
You know what's interesting about that is that there's actually historical precedent for stories like that, because back when people used to think that the weirdest things about babies, you know, if the baby had a mark, if the baby didn't look normal or sound normal or whatever, I don't know, it could be any number of things, and they would think that the baby had been exchanged for a changeling, et cetera, et cetera.
Oh,
And
yeah.
one of the ways to eradicate the changeling and get your baby back was to kill the changeling baby. So you can imagine that these parents, who are nothing more than ignorant and superstitious or whatever, are possibly
Thank you,
out
Batman.
there killing their own real babies, because they genuinely believe it is some kind of a weird creature, you know, like some otherworldly creature, and it's terrible and sad, you know.
And
Like,
now we have reached the dark and macabre side of this show.
We're kind of already there, but you know.
so you know, so on
I'm
that
pretty
happy
sure my
note,
children are dark creatures, and that it just spawned like that. It wasn't an exchange or anything. They're mine.
Follow me for more parenting tips. You know.
what? No, I guess I just thought that it was kind of fascinating, you know, because it's like a song that's sort of a song based on a folktale, but those folktales have some real historical, you know, backing to them, how they came to be or how they relate, you know, to I don't know. I thought that was fascinating. So
Yeah. I didn't think about that though. That's a really good point about the changeling. I didn't think about that.
Yep. Just, you know, toss that baby out. This one's the little.
You remind me of the babe.
No.
What babe?
Dang it.
The babe with the power.
What power?
Power of voodoo.
Voodoo?
You do.
Do what?
Remind me of the babe.
Okay, we got through it. That's good. That's good.
Sorry.
Had to complete it. This one is cool. I don't know what this frame is, but these white things around the border of the frame, they look like ivory. They look like elk teeth or deer teeth.
Yeah, I'm not sure. I sourced that through Craigslist. That one.
Well, I
No.
in other weird things that I happen to know, just in elks, their eye teeth are ivory, and it's the only ones of their teeth that are ivory. Now, explain that, I don't know, but those look like the way that the elk teeth look when you kind of polish them up and set them. They kind of look like that. That's kind of that's cool.
Yeah, that's really neat.
I don't know, weird things that I know. Well, okay, so I guess we've been like all these guillotines. I love the guillotines. I feel like I could just keep going through this forever and ever and ever. So I guess since it is 8:32 and that means you've been here for a minute while we're looking at all of your beautiful stuff, I am curious, what is our prize tonight for the drawing?
Oh. It's a haunted fairy ring.
Oh
You
my
see it?
god.
Oh wow.
It really twinkles. Unfortunately, it doesn't seem like it's catching the light, but these beads are very twinkly.
They're sequins, right? Like little.
They're beads, actually. They're iridescent beads. And then I have gold embroidery floss also to catch the light. And then the grass also has like it has gold accents, but it also has like a green glitter in it. It's really hard to see. I hate that because it's really sparkly.
Is the haunted fairy ring a regular in your store as well? That way, if
buy one.
maybe, yeah.
I guess a couple months ago, it was a ring and it had a black cat in it, and you could see in the black cat's stomach, and there were little fairies that the cat ate. But I haven't done one with the ghost before, so this is the first one.
All right, you guys, it is magic word time. You need to help us come up with a magic word for tonight's giveaway, which is the hand-embroidered haunted fairy ring. So put your suggestions into the comments now. That thing is so cool. I want that. I don't have a haunted fairy ring. I feel like I need to go buy one.
Haunted fairy ring.
I know.
By the way, I do have a quick question while people are thinking of magic words. Where and basically how much thread and other supplies do you order / go through? Like yeah, like how many spools of thread are you going through?
I go through a lot of fabric. I use a lot of, I only use linen. So I go through a lot of that. I'm actually out right now, so I'm ordering more. And it's my third order since the beginning of the year. But as far as embroidery thread or floss, I actually hit the jackpot not too long ago. Somebody on the Free Stuff app had a whole box, and I scored. So I'm good there for now.
Wait, there's an app for free stuff?
Yes, it's called freestuff.com.
How am I just learning about this?
Awesome.
I don't know. I mean, we don't know what you know and don't know. But Free Cycle, that's what it's called. Free Cycle.
So out of curiosity, does thread still come on wooden spools, or what is? Basically, I'm just imagining like a stack of like empty thread spools somewhere.
Oh, no, it's actually, hold on, I'll show you.
You can actually get wooden spools if you go to places like the Goodwill or St. Vincent de Paul,
It's been so long, since I sewed anything. I didn't know if it still came. Oh,
it's what I do my hair wraps with.
Okay.
You pull it out, and there's 6 strands here, and this is, you can decide to use 6 strands, 1, 2, 3, just however thick you want your lines to be or how much detail you want. So it's not like sewing thread per se. It's different. It's softer.
All right, we have some suggestions here from Magic Word. Let's see. I'm going to read them to you, and you are the vendor, so it's your prerogative to pick the one that you like the best out of our suggestions. And let's see. So we have 24 legs, and
it started above that.
Ghost Fae Busters. I don't know if this is supposed to be one or not, Count Morbid, the hanging on by a thread.
Yes.
Okay.
But it started a little bit above that, but.
Well, it's a bit long, so I'm just going to veto that one because I can't have one that's quite that long. Not very conducive for the after show promos. Let's see, Spirit Fae. And let's see, Ghosts and Guillotines.
Ooh.
Which probably could shorten if you liked that one. We have Spinneret. We have Wild Hunt. Let's see. We have Bathory Bath Bomb.
I like that one.
I got like. Just think about what people think who didn't watch the show, right? Wait, what are these guys doing? I don't even know.
I had suggested Bathory beauty tips, but I like Rose's Bathory bath bomb.
Bathory bath bomb.
Yeah.
Charlotte's World Wide Web. Let's see.
Aww.
And then we have thread, floss, needle, stitches, some kind of spam from a weirdo. Goodbye, weirdo. And oh no, wait, what? Are you trying to like be here more? Nope. Okay. Very good. Goodbye, weirdo. And let's see. I think that's and maybe Mardi Gras. Here we go. Mardi Gras. So, okay, out of all of those, and I'm sure you have them committed to memory in this short 30-second span. No, we're not doing WeiRd's dating service. Which do you think calls to you the most?
Though they were all really good. I'm going back and forth between two of them. But I really did like the Bathory bath bomb.
The Bathory bath bomb?
That was a pretty good one,
okay.
yeah.
Yeah.
All right, then. Bathory bath bomb it is. Ha-ha, you win, Rose. Congratulations. All right, I will put this into our little comments here for you guys so that you can get that in. Now, for those of you who have not done this, let's see, Bathory, I'm trying to spell it all at once. Bat talk and say different things and does not work out very well. So for those of you who haven't done this here before with us, here's how it works. After the show, only on YouTube, not on Facebook, not on Twitch, you will go to the comments section of this show and you will put in Bathory bath bomb, and that will count as one possible entry for next week's drawing of the Haunted Fairy Circle embroidery. And if you would like more entries, you can join the YouTube channel by hitting the little join button that should be right there on your screen if you're watching from YouTube. Or you can join our Patreon at any level and you will automatically be entered as well for a maximum of 3 total vote or entries per person. So those are the ways you can do that. And the links for all of the things are in the low bar. Patreon is there. I think it's actually also pinned to the top. So, well, before we let you go, is there anything that you would like to say to everybody, Miss Maggie?
No, I appreciate you guys having me. It's been fun. So thank you.
Shane McGowan do a cover, do a cover of the "Wake Up, Maggie, I think I got something to say to you"?
They did, yeah. The Pogues did.
Yeah, the Pogues. Like that. I said your name, and then suddenly I was like, "Oh man, I think the Pogues covered that song," and it was kind of ska sounding and very cool.
Yeah, I love them.
Yep, I'm with you. I'm a Pogues fan. So, all right. Sorry. Anything else you'd like to say before we let you go this evening?
No, thank you guys so much for having me. I appreciate it. It's been fun.
Thank you.
Run for your life.
Yes, you guys go give Maggie the loves and likes on the Instagrams. We were just looking at it for basically a half an hour tonight. So show her the love and have a good evening. Thank you so much for coming on the show.
You too. Bye.
Bye.
So now I really want a haunted fairy ring. Since we can't enter our own drawing, we all have to go buy one.
Yep. Or the cat thing she was talking about. That's not.
What?
The cat thing with the belly, the fairies.
Oh, I know, the fairies in the belly of the cat.
Yeah.
It reminds me of that little meme that goes around on Facebook of the cat with the fairy wings sticking out of its mouth. Do you know what I'm talking about?
Yeah. I should
that. Flora is officially cold because she's got the blanket out. She's huddling.
Same blanket.
She's slowly burritoing. She's turning into a burrito. What? You guys are cocooning together.
Aw, I would totally cocoon with Stormy.
I like cocooning. I have lots of tushies.
I want to do that now. Can we do that? Can we get a whole bunch of fairies together at the Pirate Fest, and we'll all just like be cocooned next to each other, and then have somebody take a picture of all of our little heads?
Yeah, I'll take a picture because I'm not cocooning.
You were too tall to cocoon.
That's right. Sky view camera. That's what you get.
Well, so tonight we're supposed to like, now is the point in time where I would normally go into our news thing, but we had a thing Ion and I wanted to do tonight because we found, okay, I'm going to show you guys. We found this at the store. I think Ion actually is the one who found it, which should be no surprise given what I'm about to show you. And leave it to the leprechaun to find the Lucky Charms Rice Krispie treat things. And so we've been waiting basically all week since he found these to try them on the show with you guys. And then I promise I'll do the news part. But Ion and I, we have these. I would invite Gunther to join us, except for that Gunther sort of jumped the gun.
I was hungry. I saw food. It became mine.
Anyway, so
I would too.
I hope that the marshmallows are stale.
Oh.
Although I wouldn't eat them.
Yep, there they are. Because next week, Stormy, is going to be you, and you're going to be trying the mystery meat, right?
Yes, it's over there somewhere. I have to hide it from myself. Sharon is going to be like, a snack, and just eat it and forget.
I did not
Your
know
scientists,
this was a thing.
your scientists were so preoccupied with whether they could, they didn't stop to think if they should make Lucky Charms treats.
It's like, I don't know, it's kind of white chocolate or something. It's almost like a
Leprechaun
granola
Park.
bar.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Leprechaun Park.
Leprechaun Park. What?
That needs to be a thing. That just like instead of it being red, using green dye instead. Totally
No. I was just thinking like Jurassic Park, but it's all cloned leprechauns.
Oh, I was thinking of food.
Needs more.
Yeah, everyone take a drink when Stormy thinks of food.
You guys are gonna like.
We won't have a show.
Yeah.
It needs a few more marshmallows, I think, but these are delicious and tasty, and I highly approve. Would recommend. Yeah, they definitely taste like the cereal for sure. The cereal part of the cereal.
Do they taste like real leprechauns? Do they taste like leprechauns?
There's no leprechauns
in it. Why are you asking me?
Asking both of you. All three of you have. Take more of it.
It only tastes a little like me Lucky Charms.
Wow. Does that mean they're magically delicious?
By the way, I know what Gunther actually said, but I heard magically vicious, which is so much better. They're magically vicious. Okay.
And now the news.
We gotta wait for Wally to finish. Wally has
All I know is I'm really glad that I just have myself on mute, and you know what?
She probably
glad when you have yourself on mute.
Uh-oh. Somebody is new to the after hours part of our show.
Yeah, it's pretty bad up in here.
This is where we transition from, like PG to R.
We're not exactly.
Yes, this is when we stop being polite and filtered.
When are we ever polite and filtered?
Actually, this is kind of how nutrition is too. Tragically nutritious.
Tragically nutritious. My face hurts. I'm laughing.
Lolly
you get
doesn't
to
realize
have the
she's
taste.
muted.
Oh, dang it. I said I was going to go look at articles and you guys were going to talk amongst yourselves. That's what's happening right now.
Okay.
But not everybody at once.
I got nothing.
We do that anyway, right?
Sorry, I had to
Go
mute
get a
for the
baby
bell.
chick and it can fill the silence. With its little
There you go.
Oh yeah, yeah. Just hold up a bag of baby chicks and nobody needs to talk. It's perfect.
Oh, listening to baby
I
chicken.
think the baby perfect for that. That just sounded right. With all the weird
Breaking up a lot.
well done.
That
Money
would be
for nothing and
Dorian.
the chicks for free.
Here.
The microphone.
Yeah, your microphone's being funky. You're either delayed or we only hear like half of a word. It makes like trying to guess your thought bubble really difficult.
I was delayed in kindergarten.
Not even.
So my thought bubbles that nobody can figure. That's what it sounded like. But since I'm starting to guess.
I have a bunny eating celery in the lap.
Well, don't eat something and spit it out your nose because it's uncomfortable.
Don't do that.
I had a lovely salad.
You're not supposed to purposely make it come out your nose when you eat it.
Just like prom night.
That's when they make you the highlight of the show, and they just. That's when you get the performance anxiety because you can't make your food come out your nose suddenly.
Not that talented. Can you hear him chewing?
Yes.
Okay, so speaking of dead things, I guess
Do we do that?
What?
Do we actually speak of dead things? Do we do that?
We just
Yes.
stared at basically dead things for like a half an hour.
They weren't actually dead, though. They were just drawings and art and spiderwebs and spiders.
Look, she's still working on object permanence. Don't ask too much.
The implements of death, not necessarily talking. The items that were created were not dead. They're very much alive. They're making you feel and have emotions.
Alive?
And
The secrets are inside the computer?
No.
They're inside Tyson's head.
Oh man. Oh, I don't even know. These are both really good ones, and now I'm not sure. Okay. Okay, here we go. We can do two rounds of dead things. Let's see. We have Welcome to Ponyhenge, a massive, mysterious, and ever-growing graveyard for rocking horses in Massachusetts. I've got to go to this place. That's amazing. I know, right? Versus Brooklyn Bone Collector has over 200 skeletons, spines, and skulls in their home. So if you want to hear about Ponyhenge, press number 1. And if you want to hear about the Brooklyn Bone Collector, press number 2. Ion, please start the timer.
I wonder if our vendor is still watching. This seems right up her alley. Titan. Wow.
And now we all go quiet and not talk at all.
Watch the bunny.
Yeah.
And Fairy Princess slowly eats more of her stuff.
No, I'm finishing
sure, I
it.
talked plenty.
And there's icicles dancing in front of the Baroness there.
All I know is that I want to go. This place has to be on Atlas Obscura or something, and it really sounds like a place that I want to go. And then try to find a geocache at.
And Titan eats. Just like Fairy
You're
Princess.
talking about Ponyhenge?
Ponyhenge.
Ponyhead.
I mean,
It's a character in a show I like.
It seems to be winning the vote right now. So
It does. It seems it's
unless there's a
it is
sudden influx,
crushing, right?
unless there's a sudden influx of people interested in the Bone Collector, I think
And in a
we're going to
crushing
read about Pony
defeat,
Henge.
the Bone Collector gets no visibility, no time, no minutes, no screen time on tonight's
By
show.
the way, I think Pony Henge versus the Bone Collector is the next pay-per-view for the headlining match for the next like WrestleMania.
I feel like Pony Henge versus the Bone Collector is maybe the next title match on somebody's fans only or only fans.
Oh my god.
Give the pony a bone.
I mean, I'm just
Time's
saying.
up.
Bone the pony.
You know what? I'm
look,
actually,
a bunny.
I'm actually kind of with Carlin on this one. Bones are overrated. Children's toys are creepy and cool.
Truth.
Well, first off, you can make children's toys out of bones.
Also true. I want
You
marbles. Can I
can.
have a marble set made out of bones?
So we're out of time.
Ooh, look at that. Look at that rabbit's little mouth. Like,
Isn't it?
look at him. Just like, and when he looks up and you can see, like, look at him. He's, what? Is he eating a pickle?
No, it's a what's celery.
Oh, okay. I don't know. He's just so cute.
Try a pickle. He likes everything. He's tagged his sandwiches. He likes the bread. He's eaten a tortilla before. It's sweet.
Keeps getting Farmer McGregor upset at him.
Oh, he would absolutely be in the garden all the time. He loves getting in trouble. It's so fun for him for some reason.
Not only do
I can think of a lot of
I
reasons
also
why
get to
that'd be
cause
fun.
trouble by eating.
No, like he'll like go. My closet's open. He's not allowed in there, and he'll try and go get in there. And I'll be like, I do the cat thing, and he'll run out, and bunnies will jump when they're excited, and he'll jump and get be excited that I'm yelling at him. It's weird.
Some people are into that.
He loves getting in trouble. It's hilarious to him or something. I don't know.
All right, here we go. Let's see. Stormy, do you want a hyper real immortalization of your bum buns?
What does that mean? Yes.
Do you want Alicia to do a drawing of Titan?
Yes. Do you need Titan pictures? I have all of them.
I think that Alicia's around the hedge. You can send them. You can send them to her there.
Okay.
All right, here we go. Are you guys ready?
Yeah.
Welcome to Pony Henge, a massive, mysterious, and ever-growing graveyard for rocking horses in Massachusetts. Not weird at all.
Just
Well, it's just like an elephant graveyards. That's just where they go when they know their time is.
It's currently pondering the end in middle
make
distance.
Rocking horses make their way there when they know their time is near.
it's so creepy to imagine.
Do I still have a rocking horse here? 1 second.
Pony Henge is significantly less ancient than the English rock monument from which its name derives. The roadside rocking horse graveyard in Lincoln, Massachusetts only dates back 12 years or so, but like Stonehenge, its creation and purpose are shrouded in mystery. According to Atlas Obscura, nailed it, toy horses started appearing in the small New England town in 2010. First, there was one, a toy horse discarded in a field on the side of Old Sudbury Road. Jimmy Pingen and Elizabeth Graver, who owned the pasture and lived next door, told the Boston Globe in 2015 that the prop was left over from the Headless Horseman display that they had set up. I was like, what is it actually? No, is it a headless horse or anyway? That would be
good
really,
God.
Anyway, display that they had set up for Halloween. They thought a kid might find it and play with it, but they never imagined the horse would inspire a local landmark that lives on more than a decade later. After the first equine seed was planted, other horse toys began showing up. Shut up, Morbid. Randomly in the area. Soon, a herd of rocking horses, hobby horses, and horse models filled the clearing. Dozens of ponies litter the space at any given time. You can see what it looks like in the video below. Maybe I'll play some of that video. Bam. Whoa, creepy music. Can you guys hear the...
Yeah. That's my jam, yo.
Oh, wow. It really is. Okay, I just have to...
Imagine if you're driving up to Dryad's Rest and saw that.
Well, okay, so here's what's killing me about this is that it's sort of creepy enough already that there's all these, you know, rocking horses and whatnot. But the way that they're set up to be kind of Stonehenge-y or whatever, right, almost makes it look like there's some kind of weird occult toy ritual sacrifice. I mean, that's what's happening here, right? All the horses have gathered together for their dark horse mass or something, right? Like,
it looks like a fairy ring.
what?
Oh shoot! Did my so
It does
looks like a fairy ring.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, how do you suppose it looks more like a fairy ring than a Stonehenge ring?
I bet you there are mushrooms that pop up under every single one of those in wet season.
Okay, here we go. Back to the article. Here we are. The crowdsourced art installation is constantly changing. Sometimes the horses are arranged in a circle like their stone counterpart across the Atlantic, and sometimes they're lined up side by side as if preparing to race. The COVID-19 pandemic inspired someone to outfit the ponies with surgical masks, and the 2020 election attracted political signs with horse-related puns. Although Ponehenge sits on private property, visitors are welcome as long as they act respectfully. One couple even got married at the site in March 2020. Well, that's an interesting place to get married. Let's see.
It's for a rocking good time.
Here are the directions. Let's see. And even if you've been there before, the attraction is still worth a repeat visit. You never know what Ponehenge will look like on any given day. Man, that's a cool thing to have, Dolly.
It's west of Boston, west of Salem, that kind of stuff.
Technically, so are we.
Well, yes. But it's not very
that
far
was a
away.
very broad
There's not a
range.
lot of things east of Boston either. I mean, eventually, yes, but
Nova Scotia.
you're Nova Scotia.
I am not.
New Brunswick.
I don't even know if you guys know.
What did you call me?
You guys even know what's happening right now. Okay, let's see.
I don't know what's happening right now. The Fairy Princess Lolly story.
I mean, it's kind of true.
Do you think it would be fun to leave a rocking horse there?
I do. I think it would be cool, and I would do it, and then I would take pictures.
You know, there are pictures of me on one of those style horses when I was 4.
I'm sure
I was bawling my eyes out because I was scared to death of the thing.
I bawled
And my
eyes
hair
out
was
when I
curly.
watched Ghostbusters.
like this thing could kill you.
Gesundheit.
Let's see. Okay, so we had the bone collector guy. There was another one though. Here we go. This one sounds cool. Let's see. Now I just have to find. I've got one, and now I need. How about what's this? Okay. Article number 1.
Wait.
What?
What?
Oh, nice.
Relative to the last story.
Nice.
Aww.
Did it go home to the graveyard of Ron?
Well, it went to
No, it's currently
went to-
frolicking on a farm with some other animal friends.
Actually, it's at Poppy's
Oh,
for her giant child.
You know what it reminds me of though? It reminds me of the Troll Bridge that's in Portland. I wonder if I could find a picture of that.
not
Let's see.
sure what.
Also, Stonehenge isn't that great because we have a newer one in the Columbia Gorge made out of concrete, and since it's newer, made of modern materials, it's clearly far superior to Stonehenge.
It's not actually in the Columbia Gorge. It's in Goldendale, Washington.
It's at the Maryhill Museum.
Yeah, which is basically Goldendale, like right by Goldendale. Maryhill and Goldendale are right next to each other. And that's not the gorge. The gorge
Okay.
is north. What are you talking about?
It's
I mean,
near
it's
the
Different than
river.
you, I think.
Well, it does overlook, if you go down, it does overlook the Columbia River, but that's not the gorge part of the Columbia River. That's in Vantage, Washington. I'm just saying. But
Maryhill.
okay,
I still get lost with GPS, so.
Shackleton's lost ship is found in Antarctic versus ancient Japanese killing stone said to contain a demon has cracked open. It's not just a demon, it's a fox demon.
Kitsune. It's a kitsune.
That's what I'm saying. So if you want to hear about whoever Shackleton is, their lost ship.
Whoa, really? You don't know who
press
Shackleton
number-
is?
I don't. Press number 1. And if you want to hear about the Japanese killing stone, press number 2. I don't even know why we have so many.
If you
dark
want Stormy to like you, press number 2.
Sir Ernest Shackleton. No? Nothing?
If you want to find out how Stormy got out, press number 2.
It's Stormy's birth story. Yes, Ion. Oh, yes. Thank you for starting this.
You're not supposed to say anything.
He was an Irish feller who he explored the Antarctic. Like he went down there and was like checking it all out, got kind of cold, sunk the ship. It was a thing.
Sounds like a lot of ship problems, though.
It was.
That's the thing. It's a lot of it's a lot of ships down there.
I mean, kinda.
Do you mean
Really?
Antarctica or do you mean under the water when
Oh,
you say
both.
down there? Both.
These icebergs be killing everybody. They're so violent.
Dang, iceberg. What's your damage?
Wake up and choose violence. Goodness.
You can't trust those icebergs.
Iceberg's
They
like,
hide
my
too much.
damage is 10,000. What?
You can only see half of my damage.
Yeah, that's right. You actually, isn't it just a tiny little bit that's on the top and a huge portion, like more than half is on the bottom. So, you know what? You get to see just the tip of the iceberg's damage.
I can't believe that was
All
just
you need.
said. Just the
And
tip.
it's gonna sink your battleship. So
I'm gonna go close my window. 'Cause it is
I'm sorry, I had to get on the jokes at some point. Oh wait, okay. Our timer is up. What do we have? We have 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2. We have 0 votes for 1 and all the votes for 2.
I win.
I don't understand this, but Stormy, Fuel Caution has
What?
challenged Stormy to wear someone's reading glasses.
Someone's. I'm going to get my own prescription tomorrow because I can't drive at night.
I mean, you can, but pedestrians beware. The sidewalk is no longer safe.
Yeah,
That is almost terrifying.
all the lights are like this bright. They all blend together, and I can't see anything.
And she's just out there, woo, driving along, whatever.
Not to mention my depth perception.
So next week, then we get to see your glasses, I think is what this comes down to.
Yeah, I'm just gonna get cheap whatever because I'm just gonna wear them while I'm driving. So they might even be Harry Potter glasses. Who knows?
That's what I get.
Aw, That'd be so cute.
I had some when I was like 8. I'm like, did I think I looked cool with those? What is going on?
But here you are thinking again to yourself, maybe I'll get some Harry Potter-like glasses.
I don't care. I'm just wearing them to try.
Let's see. Okay, I am looking for what? Oh, I'm looking for my article to share. Okay, here we go. Japanese killing stone. Doo-doo-doo. Ancient Japanese killing stone said to contain a demon has cracked open. Oh boy.
They opened the crack.
What are you licking?
That's all I
As
got.
if the world doesn't have enough problems, Stormy.
With crack.
People are now worried that an evil demon locked in a rock for almost 1,000 years is on the loose. The so-called killing stone that kept the malevolent spirit imprisoned all this time has split in two, sending believers into a state of panic. Man, is that a geode? Because look at it, or an agate or something. Look at that thing; it's cool looking.
Looks like it was holding.
I think technically speaking, it's a demon prison.
Demon prison. Yeah.
So this is the sealed
Or is it a
stone
demon
before
prism?
the split. Japanese legend has it that anyone who comes into contact with the rock will die. Well, since all people have to die at some point in time, it seems like that prophecy is never untrue. According to mythology, the volcanic rock, now officially called Seshoseki, that is Seshoseki, that's hard to say, is home to Tamamonome. Whew, all of these, aka the nine-tailed fox.
Yeah.
The demon apparently took the form of a beautiful woman who was part of a plot to kill Emperor Toba, ruler of Japan from 1107 to 1123. Located in the mountainous northern region of Tochigi, did I say that right? Tochigi, near Tokyo, the rock is something of a tourist hotspot, but now visitors are fearful. Some speculate that the evil spirit may have even been resurrected to wreak havoc once more. I feel like I've seen something that shouldn't be seen, one visitor said on Twitter. Others have commented saying, "Here I thought 2022 couldn't get worse. Now a furious Japanese spirit is freed from its killing stone." But another joke, my guess is the demon is going to look around at 2022 and want to go back into the rock for another millennia.
You guys got this handled, I think. You're good.
Yeah, by the way, seeing things that shouldn't be seen is a fairly regular occurrence at fairy events.
So
I mean, how much of those mushroom rings are you having, man?
Local reports suggest the rock actually started cracking a couple of years ago. It's thought rainwater may have got inside, causing the damage. Officials are now mulling over what to do with the rock's remains and could attempt to restore it.
Who's touching that though? This doesn't seem like a
Like, what? It only kills unofficial people. How does that work? In other news, prudish NASA has admitted it may have to study sex in space if humanity is ever going to make it to other. Wait, is this just really like? And in other news, this is actually a thing. That was the end of the rock.
now to space.
Sex in space.
I was like, what am I reading suddenly? I don't even know.
That. I'm concerned.
Oh, actually, Lolly, what did you think of the rock story?
It doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter what you think of the rock story. Oh, sorry.
She already got that.
That was for Gunther.
Yeah, I wasn't getting in on that.
NASA offers to fly your name around the moon this year. How to sign up for free? Well,
that sounds pointless.
I don't know. Can't we put let's go put our fairy names in there? What? Yeah.
And fly around the moon.
We've already been thrown into the sun.
I was going to say, my fairy name has been taken around the sun multiple times, so why not the moon too, I guess.
What about Uranus?
Of course.
I'm not going there.
No one goes near the anus.
Oh man. I like the rock story, but I'm not sure what I think about the ending there because
No hope.
officials are going to put the rock back together. I don't even understand why they would do that.
Yeah.
Because
Super glue.
Are they gonna go catch the demon and then put it back in and then close the rock, or are you just closing?
Run, Stormy, run!
I don't. What's the point of even doing that?
Look, we need to get the rock, Stormy, and a bunch of duct tape.
Have they tried to turn it off, then turn it back on again?
God.
I don't know. Let's see. I don't know. I'm gonna go back to looking at articles. You guys are scaring me. I'm just saying. Let's see. Okay, I really want to do this one, but I have to find something for it to go with. I don't know. Okay, here we go.
Tried a nice white wine Chablis.
Chablis. That's a fun one.
I have not.
Chablis.
Here we go. Let's see. The giants of photography stood tall in more ways than one versus San Diego Zoo's giant porcupine puppet unveiled at a Los Angeles park. Because unveiling the San Diego Zoo's giant porcupine in San Diego doesn't work for some reason. Anyway, if you want to hear about the giants of photography, and by giants of photography, I did get a little sneak peek of that. It means actual people who are giants.
Yeah.
Yes. Versus giant porcupine puppet, then, giants of photography number 1, porcupine puppet number 2. Ion, please start the timer and go. What? Okay, wait. What's this? What do toilet paper and the Starship Enterprise have in common?
They both circle around Uranus and take out Klingons.
Oh, that's good.
Do they though? I mean, I know they do the Klingon
Yes.
thing, but Uranus, what?
Yes.
I thought they left
Dear
our
God.
solar system. That's all I'm trying to say.
The Klingons?
No,
They visited
Star Trek. It doesn't take place in our solar system.
Yes, it's based on Earth. They have visited our solar system repeatedly. The
Klingons
the
have.
Federation.
It's a whole
No.
exploring space.
Starfleet is based in San Francisco. Have you not seen Star Trek IV: The Voyage Home? The base. Oh my God. The base
Yes,
of
giant space
Starfleet
whales.
is on Earth.
Yes, giant space whales. I don't even understand what you're
Or just
so
whales.
upset about.
They're just whales.
Because it's Star Trek. He's passionate.
Because they visit Earth regularly. They visit it like after the Borg invasion. They repeatedly go to Earth.
It's like you didn't hear what I said. It's like you didn't hear what I said. Because what you're
Sorry, what did you
mad
say?
about is not relative to what I said. You're just going on
What's your face?
a ranty tangent all on your own.
You said they left Earth. That didn't make any sense. And also, Mary Hill is in the Columbia Gorge.
I didn't. What?
Oh, look. Time's up.
Come here. It's okay.
Oh, okay. And so we have one
Call
vote
the
for one
Voyage home,
and
for
one
Pete's
vote
sake.
for 2. All right, Ion, what do you vote for? 1 or 2? Giant
2.
people or giant porcupines?
Porcupines.
And porcupine puppet, technically. Gunther, what do you vote for?
Number 1.
But hold your fingers up, guys, so I can see. Stormy, 1. Flora, 2. 2, and Famous Dana. Oh, great. So we're still at a tie. Well, one more person in the audience, please put a dang vote.
Not morbid.
I guess I could just read
I could
them
go
both.
get my mother.
I think I'll just read them both. Here we go. Because I can do that. I got the power.
Yeah.
Okay, we'll start with giant people. That is a big dude. These giants of photography stood tall in more ways than one. Wow. What? Okay, here we go. Naturally, people of extraordinary height drew much attention, and two brothers in particular found themselves in the spotlight. Then there's this case of the dwarf they were snapped with. He had his own incredible story. Let's see. The Hugo brothers, Batista Hugo and Antoine Hugo, were born 11 years apart in the late 1880s, according to thetallestman.com. The brothers entered the world in Venadio, a village in the Italian mountains. What? Their nickname became the Giants of the Alps. Let's see. British Pathé writes, Baptiste reached a height of 7 feet 6.5 inches. Antoine was just under at 7 feet 5 inches. Oof. Let's see. Various sources talk about the pair, though the truth about them is elusive. How come? Sadly, their background was promoted by a gentleman named Maréchal, the brothers' manager. He reportedly preferred creativity to the truth. A story about Baptiste and Antoine being twins is apparently untrue. Indeed, as British Pathé notes, the two of them, they were 2 of 7 offspring. One thing that is documented and verified was Hugo's high-profile life, which has been captured on film many times. The so-called tallest man in the world was often photographed. The brothers had what's known as familial acromegaly. This disorder is typically caused by the overproduction of growth hormones from the pituitary gland. Attention focused on Baptiste, though Antoine was also familiar through photos. Over 100 postcards bore their immense image, writes tallestman.com. What's weird is to think that 7 feet 6 inches, while tall, it these days seems like it could be an NBA player. You know what I mean?
It is.
Look
It
how
could be.
tall the top hat is on that dude's head. It looks a little.
Sean Bradley,
That way he doesn't feel short if he wears
Sean
the hat.
Bradley, who used to play for a lot of teams, was
That's-
7'6".
See, that's what I'm saying.
He was also 140 pounds when he first joined and looked like a flying stick.
Baptiste's exploits involved traveling the globe, where he attended the 1900 World Exposition in Paris. He dressed up in a variety of costumes as the Giant of Old Paris and the Gargantua from Paris. The Gargantua appears in a classic 16th century text. Interestingly, he too has an accompanying giant in the family, a son named Pantagruel. It would be a few years before the first feature-length motion picture, perhaps Baptiste would have played the role on the big screen. Showbiz beckoned over a decade later in the form of Barnum and Bailey's famous Circus in America. Baptiste was reportedly part of the freak show. Sadly, his period at the circus was sparked by tragedy. What happened to the Hugo brothers? Baptiste's journey to the States began after Antoine passed away in 1914. There doesn't appear to be a cause of death. Antoine was supposed to join Barnum and Bailey before he died. Baptiste wanted to follow in his footsteps. Unfortunately, he passed in 1916 at New York's William Parker Hospital. This time the cause is recorded. Diphtheria. What's diphtheria? Snopes writes that he allegedly exceeded 8 feet by that stage. Plus, there wasn't a suitable coffin to keep him in. The cited obituary mentions Barnum and Bailey having to make one of the biggest caskets in history. No casket big enough for a dead circus giant. That's kind of sad. Ion, what's diphtheria?
It's a terrible, terrible disease that
It's giantism. Andre the Giant had it. Your bones don't stop. Don't stop growing. It hurts.
no,
That's
diphtheria
not
is
what
not that.
diphtheria is.
Oh, that's not diphtheria. I thought that's what it was called.
Diphtheria is caused by not clean drinking water, typically.
Oh, I'm thinking about something. I thought that was dysentery.
That is
It's-
dysentery. I thought.
Yeah.
I thought that's what
But diphtheria is an infection caused by the bacterium something diphtheria.
Well,
I wouldn't be surprised.
Excessive body fluid, particularly blood. That's what diphtheria is.
It says serious infection caused by strains of bacteria called the
Yeah, that's right. That's right.
Corynebacterium diphtheriae that make toxin. It leads to difficulty in breathing, heart failure, paralysis, and even death. The CDC recommends vaccines for infants, children, teens, and adults to prevent diphtheria. So, at least I guess there's a cure for it now. Anywho, back to the article. Let's see. Baptiste was just shy of middle age. Antoine was approaching his 30s. Did they have any significant others? The tallestman.com mentions a possible union with Ella Ewing. She too was of giant stature. Weird. Was Batista the tallest man on the planet, as has been stated? Apparently not. Fyodor Machnow of Russia beat him by a matter of inches. Let's see. The tall yet small tale of Adam Rainer. Adam Rainer was born at the end of the 19th century in the town of Graz, South Austria. He was only 4.5 feet tall at the age of 19. But the situation didn't last. Rainer had an unprecedented growth spurt, meaning that he stood more than 7 feet tall and was classified as a giant within a decade. Wow. He went from dwarfism to giantism. It's generally believed that this makes him unique in human history. His parents were of average height. Why did his stature change so dramatically? Rainer was reportedly diagnosed with acromegaly.
That's the one I was thinking about. Acromegaly. Yeah, it makes you super tall.
Yep.
In the 1930s. A tumor putting pressure on his pituitary gland caused the sudden switch. An operation hoped to correct the issue. While the tumor came out, Rainer kept growing, though at a far slower rate. The disorder meant that Rainer couldn't serve in the military, as was his wish. Instead, he made his name through photographs. Here's where a direct connection emerges between Rainer and Baptiste Hugo, mistaken identity. Adam Rainer was born in 1899 in Austria. He holds an unusual distinction in medical history. He's known as the only person that was both a dwarf and a giant. From birth into adulthood, Rainer was always short and stood at just 3 feet 8 inches at the age of 19. Yeah, dude is big. Hugo was confused with Rainer in pictures on more than one occasion, such as the image above. Others named as Rainer were not Rainer at all. Snopes did some research and established that some images in a medical journal from the 1950s are actually of Rainer. These were part of a 1961 study by Oscar Hirsch. Okay, wait. Oh, what? There's no more? These photos really show how gigantic. Ooh, how big Andre the Giant was. Okay. Look how young he is in that picture. Holy smokes. Hooey. I'm all like looking at pictures of basically awesome guys.
And we can see the shoes of the previous guy compared on the screen.
What?
We can see the
That guy's got
shoes.
big feet.
Oh, you guys can't see? It opened up a new tab. I'm sorry. I totally got quiet because thought you were looking at pictures with me, and I'm like, wow, it must have stunned everybody. But it didn't open. I'm sorry. That was my bad. Okay. So that was weird and interesting, and now I want to go down a rabbit hole of weird circus freak, like I don't know. I find circus people interesting, I guess.
Except when their trains crash, then it kind of sucks.
What?
Didn't we go over an article of the circus train that crashed near Chicago, and there's a graveyard full of clowns?
Yes.
It's clowns to the left and jokers to the right.
Stuck in the middle with you guys.
Here we go. San Diego Zoo's giant porcupine puppet unveiled at a Los Angeles park. That it looks like it's got a butt on its face.
Yeah, I see it.
The San Diego Zoo unveiled a giant porcupine puppet in Los Angeles that is believed to be the largest puppet in the world. Percy the porcupine was created by the I don't want to insult Jim Henson, Creature Shop for the San Diego Zoo. was unveiled to the public Tuesday at Los Angeles Griffith Park. Here we go.
Oh, I think she's here! The scream. A massive porcupine making its debut in Glendale. The two-story puppet named Percy was unveiled.
What?
Are they screaming in fear or in laughter? 'Cause I'm not sure.
This morning by the Jim Henson Creature Shop. It's ultimately headed to the San Diego Zoo to celebrate the opening of the Wildlife Explorers Base Camp. But
Okay, I like how when it opens its mouth, it looks like it's like smiling, but honestly, it's a butt on its face. How did that get past the board meeting? I mean, didn't they talk about that like in production and design or something, right? Like, guys, it looks like a giant butt on the porcupine's face, and nobody said anything. How they could maybe make it look a little less butt-like. I don't know.
until then, it
Am
will
I a
be
jerk for saying
right
this?
here for hundreds of children to enjoy.
Aww.
This is a wonderful collaboration with the Jim Henson's workshop.
It sort of reminds me of Morla from the Neverending Story.
I mean, kind of.
How much it cost?
To build, he has about 2,000 foam quills, so you won't get hurt if you touch him and pet him like all those kids. And apparently 10 gallons.
You won't get hurt if you touch him and pet him like all those kids. If you That's terrible.
Great use of punctuation.
Of paint to make him look like that.
Oh, he's actually kind of cute, and I like him. Butt face porcupine, I like you.
Like awkward looking things.
I would go see
Spikes that
a
won't
live-
hurt you will not protect you.
True.
Oh yeah, he does kind of sort of come out of there like one of the old Dune, the navigators, right?
Keep the Benny Gesserit witch away from me.
You know, just saying, right? So, whew, okay. Well, I think so that's 9:30, you guys, and that kind of brings us around to the end of tonight's show. Before we let you go, I just want to say a couple of things. Remind you guys of a couple of things. One, we have our March special offer for new Patreon pledges and upgraded Patreon pledges, which is a free fairy door. It's a DIY fairy door that you get to put together yourself. And that is courtesy of Miss Flora down there in the corner. Look, she's like, yeah, there it is. Very nice, very nice. Thank you, Flora. Yes. So if you guys are interested in getting that, it comes with your new subscription. And then also, I wanted to just give one last shout out to another one of our show sponsors today, which is Longship Luxury Goods. And Longship Luxury Goods is they have accessories that are for all of your Viking needs and persona: belts, pouches, clothing, Viking long coats, mugs and cups, fantasy and historically inspired clothing lines. They always have free shipping with the magic word imagine, and you will find Longship Luxury Goods information in the low bar as well.
I'm
So
looking at their stuff right now.
he was like, Viking? What? I'm looking right now. So please, you guys, check them out. And thank you, Longship, for being both one of our patrons and also a sponsor of the show. And I think with that said, then, you guys, if you had a good time tonight, please just hit the like and
I
subscribe.
hope you enjoyed my peep show.
Wah, wah.
Whoa! I wish I would have known that was a thing. I would have put that onto our thumbnail. Flora's Peep Show. Like, next time, right?
Good Lord.
It's gonna be
I
a
kinda
next
like
time.
that.
And Stormy's Bunny Club.
I'll take it.
It's true. Oh, also, I wanted to tell you guys too, this weekend, this Saturday, we are going to be at Tacoma Freight House Square for the Leprechaun Fest, and we're going to get our picture taken with a leprechaun because Ion getting his picture taken with a leprechaun is hilarious and so meta.
I was going to say, don't you get your picture taken with a leprechaun like all the time?
I was going to say, like, I'm
so
over
funny.
it.
So we're gonna go. We're gonna hand out flyers, and we're gonna do, we're gonna try to fairy flash mob the place. So you should all come and join us too. That way we can have as many fairies as possible descend upon their leprechaun. Poor guy doesn't even know it's coming.
And you can find out what leprechaun tastes like.
I'm not going to know. Excuse
What
me,
is
Mr.
even
Leprechaun. Can I please lick you? Like,
Wait, wasn't this one of the mystery jerkies or the mystical jerkies? Wasn't there a leprechaun one?
Yeah.
Yes, there was. There totally was. So,
Tastes like science.
I thought it was going to taste like Lucky Charms.
does science taste like ozone? Like Lucky Charms. Woohoo.
NA.
So, yes. Okay. With that said, you guys, I love you all, and we will see you next week. And I think that Count Morbid, that is your cue.
Go away. Go away. Go away.
Hello,
go
friends.
Away. Go away.
This is Go for Hammerhands. Thank you for checking out Fairy Princess Loli's channel. If you enjoyed this video, please hit the like and subscribe button. Use your troll hammer to ring that little bell icon to get notifications when she posts future videos. And if you'd like to support these magical creations, fly over to our Patreon and join the Fairy family. Safe travel.